Hey man, say man, we back at it, man. Okay. So, excuse me. We will be resuming work on the YouTube Shorts clipper we were doing. Now, I narrowed down a quote unquote funny section within this video that, in theory, this YouTube Shorts clipper should pick up. So this would be my bar or my metric to be like, okay, this thing is actually doing what I want it to, right? So have it clip like the YouTube clips. Let's just take a gander at it, man. Let's take a gander at these shit. However, I don't know if those YouTube clips will be all that great, right? So there's still quality control that I have to do. Let's skip it forward a little bit. Clip up whatever I need. Then bam, just upload to YouTube Shorts and get some money, man. Know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I do know what you saying, man. Okay, so we got the clip, right? It's around, say, like the 13. Let's see. Around 1320 mark, 1320. Once I continue up to 1358 or something, somewhere along those lines, right? So just the part. Oh shit! Yeah, just the part where I was talking about getting money. That's a pretty funny clip, right? So now this thing. So I did work on this a little bit offline, and I was able to implement humor. I was able to implement a filter that is filters for humor and educational content, right? And by I implemented, I mean I talked to this fucking cursor AI thing and it implemented it for me. So that's what I mean. I didn't write this shit, dude. But we should well, let's just see what we have, right? Let's see what it does, and let's see if it clips that thing up, right? So I believe if I just do Python clips extractor, I can't type today, and then I do this, it should give me a help. Yeah, okay. So let's do dash input, and we want to do we want to MOV. That's another thing. I have to figure out. So let me write some of these things that I have in my mind down, right? YT Shorts clipper. So let's just write it here, right? Notes / questions. I can't fucking zoom in. Great. Okay. So so a question. Does video format, say .mp4, .mov, etc., affect the end result of creating clips? As in, if I feed it a .mp4 file, will it produce better clips than if I give it the same exact file just in a different format like MLV? It's a dumb fucking question, right? Because you would assume like, well, it shouldn't matter, right? And that's what I would assume too. Like, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter that you're feeding it an MOV file or an MP4 file. The output, the output of, so the output would just be clips, right? So those clips, like it should be deterministic, meaning it shouldn't matter if I feed it MP4 or MOV. I should still get the same output, right? If it's the same exact video and I'm getting, if it's the same exact video and it's just in different format types, I should get the exact same output. However, the only difference would probably be processing, right? Because I think just by playing around with this, there's a specific encoding that Apple is really optimized for, which is, it has something to do with like HEC, some shit like that, right? Some specific formatting that they're like really optimized for, and they do all this shit for. So maybe an MP4 file takes more, or maybe an MOV file takes longer than an MP4 file, right? Who knows? So that's another thing. So I guess we could put, what is the fastest way to get a clip? No. What is the most optimal way to what is the what is the most optimal format to process and clip up a video? Is there a specific encoding that we can use to speed this up? Because at the end of the day, I'm recording MOV files. I think I can, when I hit start recording on OBS, I'll start recording a file, but that file is an MOV file, right? And so all of these files are MOV. So I don't know. That's a good question though. Yeah, I think for now we just run this, and then let's see, dash type, and then let's just do humor, and then let's see what we get, right? And this should output, let's watch this directory. So this should output a folder that contains clips of this video, right? And what we're looking for, or at least what I'm looking for, is for it to have clipped up that part where I showed you guys in the beginning, where something about fucking getting money, right? And then improvements. First, check to see if a .srt file exists, i.e. a transcription file, If it does, then use it and skip retranscribing the video and skip retranscribing the video. If the file doesn't exist, then we obviously transcribe it. Then we obviously transcribe it. So that's an improvement we can do, because I'm pretty sure that the transcription, that's the thing. Okay, I remember now. It transcribes the video. However, if it's not within this format, because I think we append with this 16K, if it doesn't find that exact file name, so it would be the original file name with this appended to the end of it, it'll error, or it won't error out, it'll just retranscribe the whole thing. So I think if we were to run this again, it should just look at this and be like, okay, cool, it exists, we're done. Okay, and it created clips. Cool. So let's look at them, right? Create a bunch of fucking files and then a couple clips. So let's see. Take the transcribed text. See, so I can, so this is like a funny part. This is this first part. I can clip this up, make it a funny short. Cool. That's the first clip. What about this second? I bet you just by looking at the code and by asking Cursor, it does a funny, so these filters, I'm pretty sure just search for keywords. They don't necessarily analyze the scene, the context, the transcription to be able to provide a funny clip of whatever they analyze. I'm pretty sure it's just keywords. And from what I remember from just playing around with this offline, I think that was the case. So let's see. Add the core ML models to the project. That's already done. Text. So yeah, so none of these are funny per se. Make it a funny clip. And there's again, every time I say the word funny, it's like whatever I need, then bam, just upload to YouTube Shorts and get some money, man. Okay, that's not bad. Know what I'm saying? So it did capture that clip somehow. However, it seems like these clips are hard-coded to 15-second outputs, or 15 seconds, so add in dynamic video sizing clips, i.e. if there is a funny clip, make sure to only capture the quote-unquote funny part and not say dead silence plus the funny part, right? So essentially all I'm trying to get with this sentence is, if you clip up a video and most of it is dead silence and you have, the joke is at the end, all you really care about is the joke. You don't really care about that like dead silence at the beginning, right? So that's what I mean by dynamically create those video clips. So that's fine. Now we okay, so let me see. Let's create a new cursor composer and then let's talk to it. Holla at me. Shit. Let's see. Analyze the current code base and explain to me how clip extraction works exactly. Does it use AI? Does it use keywords? How does it determine whether something is a funny slash humorous, I think that's how you spell it, clip, and a educational clip? That's, oh, hold on. Nope. Let's do this. Agent. Yes. Fuck. Let me analyze clip extraction. Okay, the system uses a sophisticated combination of AI and rule-based approaches. Content type classification. The system primarily distinguishes between funny, humorous, and educational content using two approaches. Keyword based on... What the fuck did I say, dude? Keywords. Like, look. Haha, lol, funny, hilarious, joke. Educational, learn, explain, tutorial, how... Like, no, this is bullshit. Scores are calculated based on strong indicators, medium indicators, and then we use AI for analyzing content. Okay, and then emotion diversity score, clip selection. Okay, so I don't like the current approach using keywords to detect funny or educational content. Can we in some way leverage the existing, what was the model? BERT model to help us with this? To help us detect and clip up not just funny or educational content, although I would want those too, but also in general clips that will perform well on YouTube Shorts, right? I don't know if this model well, I mean, I think it should, right? Because Claude keeps on getting updated, so whatever they have, like, this just makes an API call to the Claude thing, to the Claude API, and then the Claude, they do processing, and then they return back an answer, right? Which is how I'm getting all of this. So they should have some form or knowledge or concept of YouTube Shorts. So let's do that. Let's see. I'll help modify the code to leverage the BERT model more effectively for better content classification and viral potential detection. Let me analyze the current implementation first. I see that we have already a sophisticated BERT model implementation, but it's not being fully utilized. Let me check how it's currently being used. I'll propose a modification to better leverage the Berta model for YouTube Shorts content analysis. Here's my plan. First, let's modify the viral content analysis class to include specific heads for YouTube Shorts content classification. Humor, education, reaction, storytelling. Yeah, like this is pretty good, man. These types of content categorizations are pretty good. Now, whether it'll actually do them or not is another question. Now let's accept this. Now let's create a new function to analyze content specifically for YouTube Shorts potential. I wonder if this NN stands for neural net. Now let's update. I apologize for the error. What? What error? Huh? Replace keyword-based approach with more sophisticated AI-driven analysis specific to YouTube Shorts. Okay, so I like this. Short-specific metrics. Viral potential score measures likelihood of content going viral. Hook strength evaluates how well the content grabs attention in the first few seconds. Assess story structure and flow. Measures potential viewer engagement. Analyzes content rhythm and timing. Yeah. Each window is now analyzed using AI, content analysis, audio energy, speech presence. I like this. To use this new system effectively, you'll need to train the DeBerta model to recognize these patterns, fine-tune the weights on performance data, potentially add more content types based on, would you like me to add more content types, add any... So let's so if I were to currently run this, would it be good? As in, would I get good output, or does this work without me training it? And further explain, don't code, would train this model step by step. I think it should work. The current implementation would not work out of the box. Oh, fuck. Is initialized but not trained for YouTube short specific tasks. The classification heads are randomly initialized. The weights and scoring systems are theoretical but not trained on real data. Gather a large data set successful and for each short. I don't want to do all this, dude. Okay. Can we come up with a solution? Let's, you know what? Let me and then that should kill all of these videos except the very first one. And then normalized. Ah. Okay. Sick. Okay, so now we just have one video, and this should be the regular video. However, I don't. Yeah, that's it works. That's fine. Now, I think. Let's not specify a type and let's just run it like this, right? Let's see what happens. Hands off. It says that the models are going to be initialized to some random thing, or the weights are going to be initialized to some random value. So I'm just curious to see at what it'll give us. Because I don't want to train my own fucking AI model. Have to look, large data set of YouTube Shorts, minimum 10,000, ideally 100,000 plus. Like, I'm not trying to fucking collect all of that data. Now, it would be extremely beneficial if I could collect that data and I could download all the videos and store them and then just have them there. But fuck that shit, bruh. Fuck that shit. I ain't doing that shit. Dude, where the fuck did it? When did I start? It's now 11:30. Like, where the fuck does the time go, man? There's not enough hours in the day. Hey, but fucking, I don't gotta go to work tomorrow. My holiday break starts today. So today until when? Today, tomorrow. So no work, no work, no work, no work. Up until the 6th. I don't have to go back into work until the 6th because these last 2 weeks of the year, I don't have to go into work. So I have, counting today, 1, 2, 3, 4, well, let's count tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 days of doing a whole lot of motherfucking nothing, man. Fuck yeah. So hopefully within these 2 weeks, we should be able to pump this shit out. We should be able to be done with this and fucking go back and work on the fucking app that I'm working on, bro. Because this is like a little toy project. I'm doing this so I don't have to clip up the fucking videos myself. But to be honest, like, I might as well. I'm probably going to have to at some point. I just wish this was automated. I wish so there is such a thing as Opus.pro. There is such a thing as stuff like Opus.pro. And if you don't know what Opus.pro is, it's essentially what we're trying to do, but like a web service. So here, I'll show you. Opus.pro. It essentially clips up. You give it a YouTube link and it'll start cutting it up. And it's actually even better than what we're doing because it can facial detect, it can auto caption, and I'll eventually do all this. So my project kind of does the same thing. Damn, I just saw her slide by and I'm like, ooh, she looking fine. Anyway, fucking yeah, so this is like not bad, but you gotta pay, right? I tried it out, it's cool, but I fucking despise when AI companies abstract their the way they use, like, they have this idea of credits, right? I fucking hate this shit, dude. I hate any company that uses credits. I hate any company that does any of this shit, because it's, to me it feels like microtransactions. To me it feels like oh, I gotta buy more credits to like it feels like DLC, bro. Like I don't want to be paying for fucking DLC. Like I want to pay, like I'll pay a plan, like charging me more for but take away this fucking credit abstraction. Anyway, I know why they do it, right? Because at some point, like if you have a user and you pay, say, $15 a month, you pay $15 a month. At some point, them paying that isn't worth them using the service anymore. So by them paying $15 a month, at some point they'll exceed those $15, which is why you have to put a cap and use, credits, right? Because then that limits how many videos you can pump out within a year, a month, whatever the fuck, right? So I understand why they do it. I just personally think there's probably like a better way to do it that removes that whole fucking credit abstraction. But fucking, well, I don't know. Alright, let's see what the fuck this thing pumped out, man. It didn't fucking pump out shit. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, so then this thing was right. Can we come up with a solution that doesn't require me to use... It doesn't require me to train my own model. I would like to use AI to analyze the content. However, I personally can't be bothered to collect a bunch of data just to train some model. What are alternative solutions? I'm not trying to train my own model, man. Fuck that shit. No, I don't want to fucking use... I don't. Feed video transcripts. No. Lyrics just pre-trained model. Hugging Face pre-trained. Sentiment analysis model. Audio motion. Already implemented with Hubert. Pre-trained models for speech analysis. Combines multiple simple metrics. Audio energy levels. Speech rate and clarity. Natural language processing metrics. Scene detection. Face detection and emotion recognition. Here's my proposed solution that would work immediately. Transcript, ChatGPT-4, API, content score, analyze hook, strain. So the GPT-4 thing would work. However, I don't want to set up a fucking API key. And at some point, by the way I'm like running this, because I run this pretty often just to test, I'm gonna reach some cap with that ChatGPT API where I'll have to probably pay at some point. Now, mind you, it's probably not a lot of money that I'll have to pay, but that's just another thing that I don't want to deal with, right? Just like how I don't want to train my own model, I don't want to call some API and be reliant on that API and need internet access just to be able to transcribe this. In a perfect world, I would have my own local GPT, for instance, run it through that model, bam, I get an output. But I don't have fucking access to a GPT-4 model, and to be honest, I don't think my computer's strong enough. So, audio, Hubert. So this is already implemented. No. So what would be the best So I don't want to and I don't want to and I want to avoid the need for how the fuck can I say this? I don't want to rely on ChatGPT 4 APIs on ChatGPT 4's API because I don't want to need an internet connection just to clip up some videos. I like the solution you proposed that uses pre-trained models from Hugging Face. What is the best model for this? Oh fuck. For context understanding. That could be good. We are already using this for audio motion. Okay. Twitter, Roberta, Basent. Good editing environment, good content patterns. Already trained on social media content. Here's my recommendation for the best combination. Primary model, we have this. Secondary model, we have this. Would you like me to implement this combination model to replace current DBird implementation? Create a comparison test between this. No, start with just emotion English. Okay. So if we implement this combination of models like how you stated in one, how would this work? Model pipeline. So we have audio processing. This is already done. And then we have transcript analysis, emotion English, detect emotional peaks, identify engaging moments, find emotional transitions, viral content analysis, score social media engagement potential, identify hook moments, detect viral worthy segments. For each 15-second window with 5-second overlap, get audio features, emotion, analyze transcript, practical implementation. Each window gets scored on. Okay, the key advantage of this approach is all models run locally, fast processing, it's optimized for speed, no internet connection, more consistent results. Yes, show you more detailed. Create a test. Yes. Okay, I like this. Go ahead and implement this approach. Place your bets. Place your bets. You think it's gonna work on the first try or nah? My bet is it's gonna work on the second try. So the first try is just, you eat that up, you find an error, cool. The second try is where I bet it'll get it. I bet it'll figure it out. Watch. So the first try is just a little dry run. You get to see what happens. Not gonna work on the first try, but I bet it'll work on the second try. Watch. Watch. Let's accept all this. Ooh, this. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh man, I've been recording for 40 minutes? What the fuck? It doesn't even feel like 40 minutes. So I started around 11-ish. Damn. Okay. New emotional intensity, hook strength. Okay, I like this. Yes. Max strength. Okay, yes. Load the pre-trained models only once. Analyze each window. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's run this shit. Come on. Okay. So input my video. And my video cool. Okay, so I wanted to do that video, all of it, minimum duration 15 seconds. Yeah, I like this. What did I say? It did not work on the first try. Okay, and then let's give it the exact command that it used. Because we renamed this, but there are still references. Okay. Alright, it says it should work. Now this is where I guess that it would work. So let's see. Okay, it's running. What the fuck did I say, man? It'll work on that second try. That first try is just used as a little dry run, man. But the second try is where it's really at. Alright. Please tell me it's not gonna hang. Okay, cool. So it's gonna transcribe the whole video. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's just encoding it into 16 kilohertz audio to be able to feed it into Whisper. Once it finishes this, then... Damn, dude, it has like all of these fucking flags running. Fuck. Then it should start transcribing it. Yep. That's fine. So it says the script will now load the emotion analysis model, load the viral content model analysis, process your video using both models, extract the best clips based on combined analysis. I don't like this. Okay. Yeah, how the fuck is it over like a whole minute, bro? For a whole get the fuck, that's not accurate. All right, we back at it like a crack addict. Okay, I should probably stop trying to transcribe it every time, so I probably shouldn't delete this. Well, this doesn't matter. I probably just shouldn't delete that SRT file, right? Because that transcription, we lose quite a bit of time just trying to transcribe it again. This, it's downloading a model, okay. Okay, it's doing some processing. But it looks... Okay, so I didn't get any clips at the end when I ran this. Why would that be? I got the following output. It looks like the audio analysis. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on because I didn't code this, so I'm just gonna give it the information and let's see what we get. Appears that no clips are making it through the optimization process. This could be happening for a few reasons. The score threshold might be too high. The content analysis might not be finding strong enough signals. The natural boundary detection might be too restrictive. Sure. So speech ratio threshold, minimum score. Let's run this again. See what happens. This run should be a little faster because it shouldn't transcribe it. So the same thing is happening. It doesn't generate. Wait, actually, hold on. It's generating stuff. Yep, it is. And okay, it did give me a score. Here, it is able to transcribe. Well, transcription is still kind of fucking broken, but I'm able to transcribe just by doing this. It'll go slow, but fuck. For all of this shit, it was just saying okay. I don't know why. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck? Why? Whatever. The thing is, it's just gonna take fucking long to do it, right? So but I don't understand. Okay, maybe it's not as simple as I thought, but I think if we... Okay. Nice. Now it generates clips. However, these clips don't seem to be all that interesting. And they... it generates nice. It generates clips now. However, the clips seem to be okay. Let's push these changes, right? Clips extractor version 2.3. 2.3 uses AI for audio and text emotion analysis. That's good. Nice. Now it generates clips. However, the clips seem to be hard-coded to 15 seconds each. However, I know for a fact there are good clips to be clipped up within the video I'm using. However, it's only producing 15-second clips. Do we how can we improve this to get better clips? The 15-second window is coming from our sliding window analysis. Let's make this more Shouldn't the window be as big as the maximum duration? Because if you're gonna get a clip and the maximum duration it can be is 60 seconds, right? Which should be good enough for YouTube Shorts. Wouldn't you want to make that window 60 seconds so that each sliding window detects 60 seconds and then an interval of, I don't know, of an overlap of 30 seconds between each clip? So it's 60, 60, and then in between here, between the first one and the second one, you have like 30 seconds of overlap. So it captures stuff between those 60. Let's see what it comes up with. I made several significant improvements to make the clip detection more flexible and intelligent. Multi-scale window analysis. Now use 3 window sizes: 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Quick moments, standard content, complex content. Each size has appropriate overlap. Added calculate clip compatibility to smartly determine if clips should be merged. Content type compatibility and motion consistency. Well, I don't. Okay, so this. I don't know how good this is gonna be because you can be talking like in monotone voice, like let's say, right, just boring, and then out of nowhere you'll just have a fucking reaction to something that you see on screen, or you get a text and oh shit, somebody texted me, blah blah, blah, and then you could be loud and everything. So I don't know if this will be all that great, but let's see. Is clip coherent to ensure clips make sense? Minimum quality score. Okay. So I think okay. I don't like how that's I don't like how this audio analysis results is the same. Oh, 30 seconds. It's because the thing is, since I didn't code this, I don't know if I should see numbers that are changing or not. And that's where I don't fucking know, dude. But it is looking like it's generating clips, right? It generated clips. Okay. Start with the first one, right? The first one is probably the best one. Let's see. Alright, man. We back at it like a crack addict. Shit. Let's go. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that look. That first clip, that's pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna lie. So let's do the second one, right? Okay, we are recording. Cool. So it's currently 2:43, almost 3 in the morning right now. And I'm trying to code up that clip wasn't as good. Here, it is able to transcribe. Well, transcription is still kind of fucking broken, but I'm able to transcribe just by doing this. Put flags respectively. The thing is, it's just gonna take fucking long to do it, right? The only clip that was kind of funny was the first one. But other than that, like, I mean, there's clips where I have silence, where I'm not even fucking talking. Let's see. Can you explain to me? Can analyze the code base again analyze the at clips extractor file and tell me exactly what's going on. In the meantime, let's create, no, sorry, not create. Let's clip up another video, right? Yeah, cause I mean, I was gonna have it add a check to where if it. Okay, so another thing is that in some of these videos, I'm not really all that funny, and I'm not all that like interesting or engaging, right? It's literally just me coding up, trying to bang my head against the fucking wall, trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on, right? I mean, that's if you were to sum up coding, that's basically it, right? So I have to look for a video that's relatively like
okay, now it's I need to slow
skip. Was this not the same video I just fucking... Let's do this. Boom. No.
I have no clue.
And that's it. And this finished. So okay, I don't know if I want to feed it a 3-hour long fucking video just to find out if something is funny or not. Because this is fine and all, but obviously, I mean, we can't use the terminal within here, so I'm pretty sure we have to call sub. All right, so processing. I don't think I need another AI model. It actually performs better in some cases, so I want to see if. Okay, hold on. I gotta remove all this. Let's run it, baby. Okay, I think this video is not bad. So the thing is right now, I don't even know if the testing we're doing is all that accurate, because the testing that I'm doing with that whole video where I was wearing a gray shirt, like there aren't that many funny moments in that video or educational moments. So what I have to do is find a video, or matter of fact, even better, probably find a couple videos that have several that holy fuck, I can't speak. I have to find several videos that have several clippable clips within them. So yeah, I would just have to do that. And then once I get good input, then I should at least see some good output, right? But the question still is there. what video do I use? So at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do is all of these recordings, I'm gonna feed it, and I'm gonna pass them to this composer, right? To this to this thing. So let's generate this. Fuck, this might take a bit. So when performing the audio analysis portion, a lot of the output during that seems to be static. I would assume that. Why is that? Is that a bug? Are we not processing properly? Double check this. Or else. Or else I'll use a better AI model to replace you. Bitch. Alright, let's see. I may investigate carefully to. I see the issue. There are several problems in audio processing pipeline that could cause static. Seems to be static, as in I see the same numbers over and over again. Not sure if this is correct or not. Yeah, let's restart this just so it knows, like, I don't mean static as in like fucking audio static. Let's see. Let me investigate this. First, let's look at that. I see potential issues. Frame analysis issue. The frame analysis is using fixed window and fucking, let me read this. And hop lengths of 10 milliseconds, but it's not properly handling the frame boundaries. This could cause repeated values. Energy calculation is overly simplified and might not capture the true variations in the audio. The fixed threshold for speech detection might be too rigid. Okay. Well, at least it's detecting that, right? Error handling. Okay, that's fine. It tried to give me some tests, but it failed. I don't care about that. Let me quit this. RM-F, anything that's a wavy file. And now we only have these two. Cool. And then if we do this, oh. This should be normalized. Oh, fuck. It's taking longer because it's an hour-long video, dude. You know what? I think we go back to that old output. Or sorry, not old output, that old input we were using before. So it would be here. Sandbox testing. Okay. Yeah. Let's copy this. Then we delete this. Then dot MOV, because I think WAV is just an audio file, and I don't want audio, I want video. Well, no, I want video. I want video. Yeah, like, this is what worries me. Like, why is this static for the most part? I have to give it this. Let's see what it comes up with anyway. Where's the watch? Okay, detected some clip. Let's look at it.
All right, man.
Is this just gonna be give me the same output that gave me last?
Okay. Currently down a here to fucking broke.
Okay, so instead of just outputting 5 clips, I want you to output 10 clips. Let's do that first. This fix shouldn't, or this change shouldn't really break much, because I'm pretty sure you're just going to change some variable somewhere and change it from 5 to 10. Watch. Wherever the fuck that is. You can now run it with the default 10 clips or specify a number of clips. Okay. So let's do this. Num clips. Let's do 15. Why not? Let's do 15, but I don't want to run it again, because we're probably gonna get the same output, if not worse. So now, okay, so it still looks like when it gets to the audio analysis portion that the output that the things that I'm seeing on the screen on standard out are static seemingly, and I'm not sure if this is the expected behavior. Here is a snippet of what I'm talking about, right? Because for the most part, it looks like it's like static when it reaches this. Yes, I can see the issue. The audio now is producing identical values for each window. Is analyzing the entire audio file each time instead of specific window. You see? So syntax errors are easy to fucking catch with AI. It's just the logic errors that are harder to catch when you're letting this shit cook up whatever it's cooking up on its own. So whatever project you're working on, logic errors are going to be pretty hard to, not pretty hard to fix, but like more difficult to debug using this AI agentic thing. All right. Analyze specific instead of the entire audio. Adding proper window information, adding error handling. Now when you run the script, you should see different audio analysis values for each window. This will give you much more accurate analysis of the audio features. Okay. So it supposedly improved this. So let's run it. Let's see. All right. There we go, baby. Okay. Oh, you know what this thing is doing? For every window that you give it, it's doing like a pass and then another pass and then another pass. So since we have 3 different window options, it does 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. That's one pass. Then on the next pass, it does 30, 30, 30, 30. And then it does one more pass, which is 45, 45, 45, 45. I'm sure that there's some optimization that we can do there, because you're doing these passes. Interesting. It didn't even give me all the fucking clips. Because I specified that I wanted like 15. But okay. Let's see.
Alright, man. Crap, let's go. Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Here, it is able to transcribe. Well, transcription is still kind of fucking broken, but I'm able to transcribe just by doing this. Before all of this shit, it was just saying okay, 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 okay. I don't know why. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck? What?
Okay, so these clips aren't that bad, to be honest.
So we can definitely make this faster, right? There's different ways we can.
That clip was garbage.
Right? Because if it's not able to if it's not able to differentiate between, you know, spikes in audio or however the fuck it processes it, something. Where is it? I just saw it, man. I don't know. We reached some point where I'm able to transcribe just by doing this and then calling whatever file I want this, right? Boom.
Okay, so as I'm going down, they kind of seem to get progressively worse. And that makes sense.
Needs a prefix. Yeah, like these are all pretty boring. I'm not. Might as well record me trying to struggle through this, right? So, yeah, let's do it. So I have the basic skeleton, right? And then run that core ML file somehow. Because right now I'm only using the CPU, so it is a little slow. But it does work, and it does create the YouTube clips. However, I don't know if those YouTube clips will be all.
So I think this thing, it's definitely better than when we started, for sure. Because now it's using AI to detect audio analysis and emotions, and then it conglomerates all of the different fucking things it finds into. It does some math, and it does, and it outputs a score, right? And that score can be seen right here. So I think the next to do would be, well, first off, let me remove these, and then let me add this. So version 2.4, better content, clipping with AI, sure. I lost my train of thought, but so the thing right now is that I want to get this working just with what I have. If I can make this like really fucking solid, and I'm just, so the way I think this works right now, because I don't fucking recall. Well, I guess we can just ask it, right? So explain to me how this files clips extractor works again now with all these changes. Answer. Alright, so before I start talking out of my ass, let me fucking read this shit. So, content analyzer. So we use two pre-trained models, emotional analysis for detecting emotions, and then this combines text and audio analysis for comprehensive content scoring. Audio processing converts audio to WAV, normalizes audio levels, ensures 16 kilohertz sample rate, handles audio pre-processing with quality checks, transcription system, uses whisper mod. Okay, so already I see an issue here, because what I'm doing is I myself am normalizing the audio, or yeah, I'm normalizing the video through some ffmpeg command, right? So if you look here, when we delete all these .wav files, all these wavy files, right? We're left with just this. Well, I guess it's not here, so this is a bad example, but for the most part, let's just go into a random one. Just go into this one. Yeah, so here we go. So for most of these folders, I have a regular, like the raw recording, and then I have a normalized recording of that, right? So my question is, if it's already normalized and then I normalize it again, how does that affect the output, right? So, question. If I have an already normalized video raw file and then outputs, how does this affect the because currently it normalizes the audio. However, would a double normalized video be good input? Or would it not even factor into the... Well, I guess we can test this ourselves right now, right? Because if we have the original raw file and then we have the normalized file, we can run it through our code, through this whole stuff. And then if the output is the same, meaning I get the same clips from the raw file that I do in the normalized file, then we're good, right? There is no change. Double normalizing the video doesn't matter. Or would it not even matter? Let me finish that thought. Okay. So it wouldn't matter. However, if I run the raw file and get some clips, and then I run the normalized file and then I get clips that don't match that first input raw file, then we have a problem, right? So there's that. Transcription system uses Whisper. That's fine. That's fine. That's completely fine. Multi-scale window analysis. That's fine. Emotion detection. Content type. Viral potential score. Process audio and get transcription. Analyze content with multiple window sizes. So, and then here is where we can do another optimization. There has to be some way for me to just loop through it once and just figure it out. There has to be an approach that does that, I feel like. But now that I'm trying to recall back to my computer science classes, I think that's one of the drawbacks of this sliding window method. Let me ask ChatGPT, what are drawbacks of using the sliding window method in computer in programming? It should know. The sliding window method is an effective technique for solving problems. Limited applicability. The sliding window method is specifically designed for problems that involve contiguous elements such as subarrays, substrings. So non-contiguous. So our purposes is fine because we have a long ass video, right? And it's not like that video is getting this in different fucking places. It's like you have to watch it from one end to the other end. So that's fine. Problems must have a well-defined relationship between elements within the window. Complexity in handling constraints. If the constraints on the window size or elements are dynamic or irregular, managing the window can become complex and error-prone. Handling multiple conditions or constraints simultaneously can make not always optimal. For problem or relationships between non-adjacent elements matter, the sliding window might not be the best choice. In some cases, other algorithms like divide and conquer or dynamic programming might provide more optimal solutions. Divide and conquer might not be a bad idea, actually. Because if we divide and conquer, but honestly, divide and conquer might not be a bad idea. Because if we divide and conquer, we can divide each. So let's say we have a 10-minute file, right? We clip up, we make 2-minute cuts. So, or we can make 1-minute cuts, right? 1 minute, 60 seconds, all the way until 10 minutes. And then we can spawn several processes, threads, whatever, to run this in parallel and figure out if so let me think through this. So if you have a video that's 10 minutes in length, you clip it up at every minute. Let's say we had infinite threads, right? For every minute clip, you attach it to some thread and then you do processing on that, right? So each thread itself will do its own processing on that clip. And the only drawback to that is I would need to find a solution or some way to deal with the interval clips. So if we do 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, all the way to 10 minutes, I would need a checker or something to check between the first clip and the next clip, and then the next clip, and then the clip after that. So that in between the two clips, because there might be a video or a clippable, there might be a clippable piece of content in between the end of the first minute and then the start of the second minute, right? So that would be some way that we can divide and conquer and do that. And honestly, I think I like that approach better. Dynamic programming, I'm gonna be honest, like I learned about that in school, but I, for the fucking life of me, can't recall. Obviously, I've heard about that shit, but edge cases, performance. Can you is a method used in programming to solve complex problems by breaking them down into smaller, overlapping subproblems. It is especially effective for optimization problems or problems with a recursive nature where solutions to subproblems are reused multiple times. The two key principles of dynamic programming are optimal substructure. A problem exhibits optimal substructure if its solution can be derived from the solutions of its subproblems. Example, to find the shortest path from point A to point B in a graph, you can combine the shortest paths between intermediate points. Okay, that makes sense. So then with dynamic programming, you take a problem, you break it down into its very core subproblem, you solve that subproblem, and then from that subproblem you can extrapolate outwards to be able to solve the bigger problem. Like in this case, you have a graph. You're trying to find the shortest point from point A to point B. How would you do that, right? Like it said right here, one approach is you find the nearest point between A and whatever the nearest point is. So then you just take the nearest point, and then once you have the nearest point, then you get the nearest point after that, and so on and so forth until you get to point B. That makes sense. Overlapping subproblems. A problem has overlapping subproblems if it repeatedly solves the same subproblems instead of solving these subproblems independently. Dynamic programming solves each subproblem once and stores the result to avoid redundant computation. Okay. Top-down approach, memoization. Solve the problem recursively, but store the results of subproblem in a cache. I don't know if dynamic programming can be applied to this. Like I don't see it, and to be fair, I don't really have that much experience with dynamic programming, so maybe some fucking dynamic programming wizard can tell me. But I don't see how dynamic programming can help here. Solve the problem iteratively by building up solutions to subproblems in a table. Key benefits. So the only way I'm imagining this, and I know it's not strictly for this, but this is what my mind jumps to, is like calculations. For example, like that Fibonacci thing that it mentioned. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, dynamic programming can be used there. And a very deep part of me feels like dynamic programming can be used here, but I guess this is where my inexperience shows. I don't have enough experience with dynamic programming to be able to tell just by looking off at the problem. Like, I have no way to fucking... I don't know if dynamic programming can be applied. Maybe it can to some portions of this. But even okay, so even if it could, right? How would you implement that? I don't fucking know. Knapsack problem. Maximize value within a weight limit. Longest increase in subsequence. Dijkstra storage is shortest path. Floyd. Whoa, I've never heard of this. I'm assuming it's a pathfinding algorithm. Combinatorics and counting. Coin change. Find the number of ways to make change for a given amount. Oh, that's why? Divide an array into subsets with equal sums. Measure how similar two strings are by counting insertions, deletions, and substitutions. Find the longest subsequence common to two strings. So a lot of these are like stupid and toy examples. Like they're just string manipulation, array manipulation, like very basic, very bare bones. Uh, so I think dynamic programming can be applied here. I just don't know how and if it'll be worth it, right? Anyway, okay, I think I was gonna search this up too. Yeah. What is the Floyd-Warshall algorithm? As a fundamental algorithm in computer science and graph theory used to find the shortest paths between all pairs, can handle graphs with positive, negative, and zero edge weights. All pairs, unlike algorithms like Dijkstra's, which find the shortest path from a single source to all other vertices, computes the shortest path between all pairs. Does that mean if you have several points in a graph, like you have a node, right? And then that node has several connections to several points in the graph. Does it determine the shortest length between all of those? I need a visualizer. The algorithm uses dynamic programming technique to iteratively improve the estimate on the shortest path. The algorithm has a time complexity of OV cubed. Oh, that's not good. Is the number of vertices in the graph. Actually, well, yeah. So yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Like V cubed, like a cubed is not that fast, right? Ideally, you would want the algorithm to be O of 1, but that's not fucking possible, right? Like that we get into like hash map territory where like you have a hash map, you give it a fucking input or some hash, and then you get an output like instantly. That's O of 1. The next best thing I think is n log n, which is, well, if I were to draw a graph, instead of, it would kind of like go up a little bit, but then like stabilize out seemingly. It'll still keep increasing, but at a very slow rate. And then x, if you just do like O of n, which is just polynomial time, I think that's the proper term. It's just like a straight line, right? There is no change. It'll go up as the input grows, and then x squared grows exponentially, x cubed grows even faster. So yeah, okay, and then it just define. Okay, whatever, dude. All right, so that was a fucking tangent, but transcription. Emotion detection using Hubert. Score windows based on multiple factors. Merge compatible windows. Emotional intensity, viral potential, engagement score, hook strength, entertainment. I want to lower this engagement score. I don't really care about this. Like, so it would be good, but I would honestly have this higher than this, just because, like, I would probably put this like 15 or 5% higher, and then this 5% lower. So this would be 25. This would be 15. Just because, I mean, like, look, engagement is good, but I would much rather have a stronger hook that is better so that we could play around with this. That's probably the way to go. Entertainment, educational, humor, reaction, trending, general. Okay. Output generation. Creates individual clips for top moments. Optimizes video encoding for different handles. Proper audio video synchronization. Maintains quality while ensuring reasonable file sizes. Added Windows specific audio analysis. The system now follows this workflow. Input, video file, processing. Okay, I forgot the fucking point of having it explain how this works. But I want to mess around with this. So, can you break down the scoring system? What exactly do each of the scores mean? Like, what the fuck does... What did I say? What does emotional intensity, like, mean to this thing, right? Because I know what emotional intensity means. It means, like, you know, you're more... You show more emotion within a certain clip. You get angry, sad, mad, happy, whatever, or you're excited, or you're like more monotone, whatever, right? But I need this thing to define what each of these means to it, because we could have two different definitions of what this means. Let me break down the scoring system in detail. The scoring happens primarily in the content analyzed. The class combines multiple factors: viral analysis, engagement score, hook strength. 4, 30, 30. If audio features are available, they modify the score. Let's break down each component. Combines negative sentiment and positive sentiment. Higher scores indicate content that's likely to be shared, engaged with. Example, a score of 0.8 indicates highly shareable content. That's fair. Engagement score. Measures. Wait, huh? So earlier it said it was doing like 4, well, so it's 30, 30, 20, 20. But now it's telling me now it's telling me this shit. 40. Wait, what? I'm confused. Emotional intensity. Oh no, okay. So it is. Oh, so within the viral score. No. Viral score, engagement score. Measures how likely viewers are to watch the full clip. Oh. I see. Okay. Measures how well the clip grabs attention. Okay, so based on these definitions, I would probably want to up this to, I don't know, maybe 35. So this to 35. And then we can do this to 25. No, it's because have clear audio, tell a complete story, should maintain viewer interest, would you let me? No. Okay, so what we have now is good. But let's start giving it these questions. So how can we improve? No, let's just talk to it for now. Let me analyze the system. How the system handles already normalized. The key part is in process audio function. The system has a safeguard against double normalization. Here's what happens. Audio check. The system only normalizes if the audio levels indicate it's needed. Okay, so this code is smart enough to do that. Double would not be beneficial and could potentially introduce unnecessary processing artifacts, alter the dynamic range unnecessarily, add unwanted noise. If you know your input is already normalized. Okay, so that's fine. So let's undo this question. So input, there is a safeguard in place to make sure that the content is not double normalized. And then, yeah, so this does get printed out when we process it. Double normalization does affect the output and could introduce unwanted artifacts. Okay, so we have our answer to that. So double normalization does affect it. Let's ask it this question. Okay. The format itself doesn't affect quality, but what matters are the underlying codecs and settings are just containers. Yeah, okay. What matters are video codecs and audio codecs. Bit rate, frame rate, color space. What actually matters. Format recommendations. Best input formats in order. So then the formats themselves don't matter too much. It's really just the codecs and the setting inside of those formats that matter, like bit rate, codec, etc. Okay. The .mp4 and .mov can be simply thought of as containers. Okay, so we have our answer to that. And then we have our answer to this too. Okay. Fuck. And then let's okay, so we have our answer. Okay, so how can we improve the scoring system we currently have to produce better quality clips? So I want to nail down this audio analyzation and text transcription analyzation, integrate those and have it working to a somewhat solid degree. So because I want to do more than just that, right? I want to actually be able to analyze all the frames and see what's going on. I want to analyze the face of the speaker or all the faces that are going on, like similar to Opus.pro, right? Because they don't just do audio analysis and text analysis. They actually like analyze the clip, and then if two people are talking, they analyze the faces, and then what gets outputted is a, like if you have two faces, it formats it by 9 by 16, and you have one face at the top and one face at the bottom, right? So this is the end goal. However, we're doing little baby steps right now, and we're still kind of struggling just doing audio and text analysis. So like I said, once we get those solidly down pat, we can move on to analyzing the video itself frame by frame, or however the fuck we're gonna do it. Let's see. Functions.
Can you explain before implement? So can you explain these before implementing them so I know how this should work? So this analyzes base viral score. Uses existing Roberta model, but with better pattern recognition. Looks for proven viral indicators like hook phrases. Wait until watch this, follow, like, share. Trending topics, emotional triggers. Examines content flow, speech, rate changes, energy variations, dramatic pauses. So I like this. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this. Improved engagement scoring. This looks like narrative structure, setup, conflict resolution, speech clarity, energy variation, voice quality. I like this. Start of enhance hook strength. Start of clip, middle of clip, end of clip. Audio hooks, initial energy burst, peak amplitude, rhythm strength, scene changes, motion. Examines So I want you to so hold on, before it implements everything, let's talk about recognition for hook like hooks or calls to action. This is still at a low level, basically just a keyword search, right? So if we were to repeat these keywords, they would score higher. Keywords, the end clip would score higher, meaning we can just game the code by repeating what we said. If it identifies significant weakness in the current implementation, context of word pattern recognition. Because the thing is, I don't want to do pattern recognition, dude. So the thing is, I don't want to do pattern recognition because this is still under the hood a basic keyword search. Can you provide alternative approaches that forego this pattern search and are perhaps even better? Semantic flow. Yeah, I like this. Can't be gamed with keywords, considers actual content quality, uses real engagement metrics, adapts to content type, provides meaningful scoring. Yes. Okay, let's implement these approaches. Okay, I'll help implement these more sophisticated approaches. Let's start with the core improvements. Yeah, and then once we have this implemented, I think tomorrow, or shit, I might fuck around with it offline, we can start implementing frame and scene detection and doing stuff with that. But first, like I said, I want to get this nailed, or at least to a point where I'm happy and consistent with it. And then when we do that, on top of this, we add in the visual analysis, which should make this even fucking better. That's how I'm thinking of it. Oh, they have different weights? They have different weights for different filters. That's not bad, man. This is way better. I already like this 100 times better than what we have. Would you like to add more analysis components, implement additional scoring metrics, add visualization tools, show how to test? Yeah. So I think if we run this... It's having trouble just adding. Fuck. So is it here? Is that what it's talking about? Or where? Let's see. I need to find wherever I called for. Fuck, dude. Shit is long as fuck. God damn, I'm still fucking scrolling, dude. Okay, here we go. Yeah. How would we go about actually testing for? Okay, so it created a test for me, and then it looks like it found the syntax error. And it should hopefully fix it for me. Let's see if it actually fixes it. Okay, it looks like it added something. That's interesting. It's giving me syntax errors now, when before it wasn't even giving me syntax errors. Look at this bullshit. God, these fucking syntax errors are so annoying, dude.
Alright, bro. Let me cancel this bullshit. Let me go back to here. And then let me explicitly tell it. Okay, so I tried running your code and got the following error. It's fine. And then if it completely fucking fails, I'ma just have to go in there and fix the fucking syntax error myself. But I don't want to fucking do that shit, dude. I'd rather just fucking turn my brain off and kind of just think about things in the big picture mode, in the fuck, there was a term for it, but the name is escaping me. That's a good indicator of, hey motherfucker, go to bed, bro. Your brain is shutting itself off. You're fucking tired. Like your body is. I should probably go to bed. But let's see. I don't know why it's like slow as fuck. I might just need a new fucking window or a new cursor composer. Let me just fucking fix this shit myself, dude. Because if not, we're gonna be here for a fucking minute. Okay, so... Let's cancel this. I think I fucking fixed the error. Holy dude. This shit is 2,000 lines. What the fuck? When the fuck did this file grow to be 2,000? What the fuck, bro? Dude, 100%. I fucking bet you. This has dead fucking code. Code that is not even being fucking used, bro. I fucking bet. Like this. You see? Not being fucking used. Okay, that is being used, but there's functions in here that aren't being called, like this one. Okay, let me not worry about cleaning up the fucking code. Let me just run this shit to see if it works. However, before running this, alright. And then, oh shit. Oh fuck, this is 3 hours. Fuck no. Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know why I was having trouble just adding that fucking parentheses to the thing, but okay, and then that's error. And our serves because the code is key that doesn't exist. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I should probably just open up a new window to make this processing go faster. Dude, it's still trying to fucking... Oh boy. I really should just open up a new fucking context window. Or a new composer. I'll just let it do its thing. Hopefully it gives me code that works. You know what? Fuck this. This is taking too long. Analyze the code first and then fix the error that I'm getting. I get the following error. This is so much fucking faster, dude. Is it? This fucking guy. So one of my fucking friends posted this shit on Discord. I don't know. Oh, here, let me... I don't know if you guys could see that shit. Here, let me go full screen. Mom, are you bringing a girl to Christmas this year? And then the background is just the mathematics of banana farms, balloons, tower defense 6. No mames, way, get the fuck out of here. Okay. Oh my god. This thing is still going, bro. Fuck. It's making changes. I think the next to do is to just start deleting functions. I can't fucking talk. The next to do is to just start deleting functions that aren't even being called. Right? Because at that point it's just dead fucking code. And I think that'll make this processing faster too, because the less code it has to process, the better. The less code, the less errors. The edit, let me fix syntax. What the fuck? Okay. Dude, what the fuck? I think this happens okay. Let me go here. Create a new composer. Let's do this. Let's do agent. When I run the code, I get the following error. Really? You're still dealing with unclosed parentheses? What the fuck? Oh fuck, bro. I just want to get this to a working state that fucking that works, man. Like I'm too tired for this, dude. I'm gonna just fucking call it here. My camera was out of focus too. That's phenomenal. There we go. So yeah, this thing isn't fucking working. Whatever. I'll figure this out later. Have a good one.